Welcome to I Just Have to Say Something, where we audit criminal, police, and civilian interactions to improve safety within our communities, supporting the Second Amendment, police accountability to ensure our fundamental rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are never infringed. Please show your support for safer communities and the Second Amendment by hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Today we're going to be reviewing an old video from Pinellas County, Florida, which is the Clearwater, Largo, St. Petersburg area of Florida. In many cases, when you see corrupt police officers in the street, it's because of leadership. We have an exemplary example of leadership from the sheriff of the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Post on Snapchat gets a Pinellas County patrol deputy fired. The message read, "Nothing like almost shooting someone to set your head right, LOL. God, I hate people with knives." 23-year-old Austen Callus was terminated this morning, and tonight the sheriff is calling what he did and said reprehensible. Sheriff Bob Galtieri said he's never seen anything like it. A deputy joking about shooting someone.
You don't need to be carrying a gun and a badge if you're going to make comments like that.
And the sheriff's absolutely right. When I call for police modernization, these are the type of things that need to be addressed. Psychological profiles of the people that are coming on your police force. Are they suited for the job? And in my opinion, that every 2 to 3 years or after every major incident that a police officer encounters, they should have regular psychological evaluations. The only way we're going to approach that is not by defunding the police, is by actually funding the police properly so they can do these tests and evaluations on a regular basis to ensure that the police officers are mentally fit to perform their jobs, to help officers get the counseling that they need to avoid things like PTSD, depression, and even suicide.
Sunday, 23-year-old Deputy Austen Callus was sent to a family trouble incident. There were reports of a person armed with a knife, but on scene, Galtieri said there was no weapon. The situation was handled, and later that day, Callus posted this to Snapchat.
Nothing like almost shooting someone to set your head right, LOL. There's a couple things in there that are very troubling, but not the least of which is the LOL, or laughing out loud at the end. That to me is telling.
Again, this channel is not about being anti-cop. There's plenty of YouTube channels that make tons of money, tons of clicks by portraying the police in the worst possible light. This channel is about positive police reform and interacting with the police in a positive way where everybody goes home at the end of the day. But I wouldn't want anybody with a concealed weapons license having this attitude of, I just can't wait to shoot somebody to make me feel better at the end of the day. I don't want police officers out there thinking, hey, if I shoot somebody, that just makes me feel better, and are being jovial about it. That's not the right mindset for anybody to have, especially a badge and a gun. And I can safely say, in my opinion, you don't have the mental maturity to have a concealed weapons license if that's your position.
Outrage grew on social media as the photo circulated. Some asking, this is the kind of cop Pinellas County Sheriff's Office hires.
That's not what we're about. It's not what we do.
Callus was put on administrative leave. Thursday, he was terminated.
He never offered any explanation to alleviate or mitigate the concerns that I have.
In fact, Galtieri said Callus even tried getting legal advice on what recourse he might have against the person who reported his snap. That person noted Callus had recently broken up with his girlfriend.
He was posting other things in uniform, in his cruiser. He'd been drinking a lot.
Callus was hired in November as a probationary member of the department. He'd only been out of the field training program for a few weeks. Galtieri said it wasn't Snapchat that ended his career so soon.
This has nothing to do with social media. This has to do with a statement that he made to somebody else that is very concerning, reprehensible, and shows a state of mind of somebody that shouldn't be a law enforcement officer.
We tried contacting Callus for his side, but were unable to reach him. Since he was only a probationary deputy, Galtieri said that is why the firing happened so quickly, and there wasn't a longer formal disciplinary process that permanent employees get. But given the situation, he said that likely would not have made a difference in the outcome.
I'm glad that this sheriff did the right thing, and he did it in a timely manner. He didn't waste no time with this guy. And one could only hope that what they mentioned about if this was a full-time employee, they would go through the process as quickly. I would certainly hope so, because people's lives are at stake. Be safe, make sure to carry safely and legally, and always be ready to defend yourself and those that you love. Thank you for visiting. Please like and subscribe and share this video.